Today, Governor Ivey signed a new set of laws known as the Safe Alabama Package, and it includes the controversial Back the Blue bill, which expands immunity for police. Fox 20's Corinna Shadoan tells us what the new law means for law enforcement and communities.
Governor Ivey says the package is meant to make Alabama safer and give officers the tools and protections they need. At the center of it all, the Back the Blue bill, which is changing the way officers are held accountable in court.
Taking steps to make it easier for the police and law enforcement to do their jobs and do it effectively.
House Bill 202, known as the Back the Blue bill, protects police from civil lawsuits if their actions do not violate clear constitutional rights. It also gives officers an early hearing to determine whether the case should move forward. If the court rules in favor of the officer, the case is dismissed. And if the appeal is rejected, the officer can appeal the verdict to the Alabama Supreme Court. Supporters say the law will protect those who serve.
You have a use of force case, you want to be sure that you are protected and that your supervisors and the state and where you're working has your back. Because if not, you might just not do what you think is right because you could get in trouble.
But critics argue the police immunity law could hinder accountability, especially in cases of excessive force.
It's not for good cops. It's only for bad cops. Good cops don't have these problems. And that's my problem. The name itself, if you get a cop, a bad cop, and he feel like he got expanded civil and criminal immunity, he'll feel like he can do anything he want to do.
However, Speaker of the House Nathaniel Ledbetter says the Safe Alabama package sends a message.
And Alabama will make sure that they're not under attack, we have their back as well. So I think it's a very important piece of legislation. The 5 bills were passed.
Other bills in the package that are now signed include Senate Bill 116, the ban on Glock switches, a device that turns handguns into machine guns. House Bill 199, which allows electronic monitoring for children in the juvenile court system. Senate Bill 115, which cracks down on the crime of impersonating a police officer, and Senate Bill 119, which increases penalties for gun-related crimes.
Crime has spiked to a point where it hurts recruiting businesses and bringing industry into that state. So I think this package and putting the MAC force together, which now we've funded statewide, is going to have a definite impact on what we see for crime.
While Governor Ivey says these laws are all about safety, opposers say the Back the Blue bill in particular raises serious questions about accountability. Reporting in Montgomery with coverage you can count on, Corinna Shadoan, Fox 20 News.